Hello, 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 hello. Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. Uh, if you are new here, if you're new around here, please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you like about the video. Uh, disclaimer, disclaimer. This video I'm going to be talking about some real ish. If you are not the type of person who likes to be confronted with real ish or even really likes conversation about real ish, please click off the video. And what I mean by real ish, I mean just life stuff. So, as you guys know, I am an athlete. I play rugby. Rugby is a very, one second, I'm gonna take it just like, and all this is gonna add up. You guys are gonna be like, why is he telling me all this? I understand that I am opening myself up to the world, but honestly, I have nothing to hide. We are all human. So as I continue to follow me here, I play rugby as a very physical. It is a very physical sport, right? So what that means is that I'm also pretty young. So that means that my testosterone goes to the roof. During and after play, during one second, let me take a sip. During and after play. Which means my hormones are kind of off balance. Not off balance, but they're spiked, like cortisol, testosterone, dopamine, you name it. So when I got home, I didn't even want to make a video. Instead, I wanted to just sit and soak, and think about all the things that I did wrong at practice today. Get out of there, get mesmer. I wanted to think about all the things that I did wrong at practice. Mesmerism. Mesmer's always trying to steal the spotlight, Mesmer's always trying to steal the spotlight. I think it's just his personality. I think he was made for the big screen. But back to what I was because of this like heightened spike of feeling like I'm a loser, right? And you guys can save your comments because no matter how much you say in the comments, like, oh, you're not a loser, it's ultimately at the end of the day about how I view myself, and if I can't see myself, nor does that, I will never, but obviously, I don't feel that way about myself all the time, or at least I actively try not to. That's what you can deduce from that, or deduce from me, but I see how this is saying. It takes me 7 minutes, but it gets me into the meat and potatoes of this video. The mind. This is gonna sound weird, but you have to selectively disassociate from it. Selectively disassociate. You have to selectively. You have to selectively disassociate from the mind. You have to selectively disassociate from the mind. And what I mean by this is, you have to pick and choose when to realize that your mind is leading you astray. The ego, the mind, is taking you into a rabbit hole of depression or disaster or anxiety or worry, like my mind was getting prepared to take me through before I decided to turn on the camera. You see, the mind always wants to tell you about what you lack, and the reason why is because the mind wants you to not lack. The self wants you to not lack, right? Well, the thing is that the self doesn't really lack. You can, if you feel abundance from within, the world without will also see abundance, so the mind would have to question, well, where's all the abundance at? Well, to put it in me terms, if I would just realize the abundance that I have in all of you, the lovely souls that I have in all of you, the love that I get from all of you, and the love that I pour into all of you, and that reciprocal love that I've been searching for my entire life, is presence. Think about it. You, this sounds scummy, and I guarantee